Well, here we are at that time of life again when it comes to sending your information into Revenue Canada to find out what your tax situation is going to be all about. You know, if you had started putting all the information together earlier in the year, this would be a much easier time, not less painful, just much easier. So today I wanted to go hands-on with a very easy accounting package designed for those of us who aren't accountants so that we have at least a reasonable opportunity of coming up with professional-looking books. Today, let's go hands-on with QuickBooks on Computer Insider. What scares most people with accounting software is just exactly how is it that you do accounting. If you're an accountant and you know how to do this sort of thing, you'd be using probably some great big robust accounting system. But for many of us, this whole prospect of using computer-based accounting is a very confusing effort. What I found very interesting in QuickBooks was the fact that it came with a very interesting interface. In fact, when we went into the start of the program, what we found was it gave us two options. The one we're going through right now basically talks about what accounting on the computer is all about, so you have an idea of how to use it. Again, because we're Windows, the system goes through and tells you about the pull-down menus and compares it to the traditional way of doing things, items we're used to, things like checks and invoices and whatnot. The other thing that was really good about this is it shows us how to do the basics of accounting itself. What does this expression mean and that expression mean? So you don't have to be a CA to be able to use the package. And in fact, that's one of the big buzzes in this whole thing, is the fact you don't have to be an expert. Everything is extremely well laid out in formats that we're used to seeing. What does a check look like? What does a bill look like? And that sort of thing. At any rate, we've gone through and looked at the basics from the tutorial. Now I wanted to go into the program itself and have a look at what we really see when we really go inside QuickBooks. As I said, it's all basically Windows-based, so you have your pull-down icons, so that when you go in, you make menu selections of what you want to do. Also, you can make things like up here, we're going to put in an amount for this bill. When we enter the amount, it puts in the amount, the typed out line for us, so all we have to do is look at it and make sure it's correct. Again, everything is pull-down menus. You can do whatever you want to within the package. Make your selection, double-click with your icon, it comes up on the screen, and then you make your selections. And by the way, you'll notice that most of these demos, we're hitting the cancel rather than accepting it. Basically, it's because we don't want to have the whole system cluttered up with a bunch of stuff that we're, just testing with. Other things that went in, you can go inside it here. Well, say, for example, down here, this yellow box. Those are cues. You can turn them on or turn them off as you go through the system, helping you understand what to do with it, because it's not set up for people who are really professional, although I'm sure it works quite well for them. It's for people like you and I who just want to get the job done as easily as possible, get the information to our accountants so that we're able to get the advantage of a computer-based system. Again, we have all our pull-down menus in here. We can make our selections from it. Not only does it handle the basic accounting stuff, but also you can do things like net worth statements. Of course, in my instance, it only takes a second to sort the whole thing out. It's a great little package if you're absolutely petrified about what to do with your system. Remember that QuickBooks is made by the same company who make the Quicken accounting software package, the little check register package, so it works very comfortably with that register. If you like Quicken, you'll probably like QuickBooks. Speaking about things that you will like, we have our fax on demand system all set for you, packed full of the latest computer industry news. All you have to do is call to our 800 number, that's the middle number on the screen, and take advantage of the service. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and I know it gets a little busy sometimes on the weekends, so jot the number down and call in during the week when it's less busy. Remember, if you have any information you'd like to pass on to us, send it to our fax mailbox. Coming up, we're going to take a trip into the world of mini computing and meet with the General Manager of Data General right here on Computer Insider.
Only Sharp presentation systems deliver the winning combination. Don't miss your next opportunity. Get the Sharp Edge. From a family of incredibly vivid computer projection panels to our convergence-free LCD projectors, you too can have multimedia presentation power like never before. Up to 16 million colors in computer, video, or combined. Sharp presentation systems and you, the winning combination.
Let's figure out who this new computer is really for. You or them? All right, this is for you, this is for them, you, them, you, them, probably you and them. You, if you get to the computer before they do. Definitely you. Them mostly, you sometimes. Everybody, really. If I talk about how it's built and backed and all that stuff, that won't help, because that's good for both of you. Okay, how is this? It's for everybody, but it lives in your room. You'll work it out.